Yo, yo, yo. All right, let's do this. Okay. Oh, I'm touching this. Maybe I should move this a little bit. Should be good. It's my first time doing this. This video is about winners. I want you to think in your head for just one moment. To you, what does a winner look like? How do they move? What do they say? How do they treat others? If we turn to Google, Google defines winner as someone or something that wins something. Not very helpful. So for the sake of this video, let's define winner as someone who has freed themselves of financial, familial, or social constraints in order to achieve the exact life that they desire. What are some qualities that all winners have in common? Well, they're gritty, they're determined, they're focused. Above everything, the one telltale sign that someone is a winner is that winners are always at the top, literally, at the top of their game. In their community or in their social circle, they are always number one. Usually because they've created that community or they've created that company or business or that following. They've made it themselves because they're winners. But what makes someone a winner? What do winners have that non-winners don't? If your neighbor was a winner, would you know? How would you know? How could you determine if someone has it or don't? Let's take a quick look at the ultimate winner movie, in my opinion, especially for people in my industry, being a musician, Whiplash. Okay, let's talk about how Whiplash can show us the qualities of a winner. So, obviously, anybody can see in the movie Whiplash, what they're really showing is that winners are obsessed with their craft. Okay, this is obviously a big one. You have to be obsessed. You have to want it more than anything. You've heard all of this before. And another thing that they kind of show briefly in Whiplash is that typically people who are winners are doing their craft or whatever they're going to win at from a very young age, and sometimes even unknowingly. So if you're 34, 35 right now, and you haven't found your craft yet, don't worry. It's like your soulmate. Typically, it's someone who's already in your life. You just don't know it. But what I really want to focus on that Whiplash really gets right about winners is that they're always going to be surrounded with three different types of people. Number one, someone who represents a situation that they are running from. So in the case of Whiplash, his dad represented that comfort and that lifestyle that Andrew was running from, desperately running from throughout the entire movie. Someone that they're running with, so in Andrew's case, it would be Connolly or Tanner. These are people who are running the same race as him, but he's always trying to be one step ahead. And then number three is the obvious one, especially in the case of Whiplash, but someone who's pushing you, a mentor, someone who's constantly forcing you to be better every single day. Now, it's usually not as extreme as Terrence Fletcher, but that is a good example, an extreme example of what every winner will say that they had, a mentor or someone who pushes them. Guys, in my industry, I see a lot of real life winners every single day. And all of those people have someone superior to them who they respect, who they listen to, and who constantly pushes them to be greater. And guys, this isn't always a person. Sometimes it's a situation as well. It's that movie that you're about to audition for, that's pushing you to be greater. That's pushing you to learn new things. It's that game that you have coming up on Friday night. That's pushing you to be greater. It's, in my industry, as a musician, it's, that record label that you're going to pitch your music to, or that playlist curator that you're going to pitch your music to. All of those people are pushing you to be that much better every single day, and you need that. Everybody has that, and if you don't feel like you have that yet, watch, give it some time. You're going to find all three of these people on your journey to success if you're truly on the correct path. Guys, second thing I want to focus on here is that winners have no choice but to win. If you internally are a winner, you are going to win. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You're going to win. So don't try to win. Just try to become a winner. If you're about to run a marathon, 100 miles, let's say, and you're at the start line, are you going to focus on trying to run 100 miles? No. You're going to prepare way in advance to become someone who can run 100 miles faster than anyone else there. That is the mentality that you have to have. You need to create habits and you need to prepare in order to become somebody who can achieve what you're trying to achieve. Don't just try to go and achieve it. Create systems that make you a winner. And once you're a winner, you have no choice but to win. A good example of this is Stephen King. Famous writer, he writes horror books. He was asked one time why he chose to write horror. And his response was he didn't have a choice. Guys, you're going to find something in life that you are really great at, just naturally. And you're going to fall in love with the process of doing that. You're going to become almost obsessed with it. So what can we do to become winners? The first step is to remember exactly what a winner is. It's someone who has simply freed themselves from any monetary, familial, or social constraints. And my philosophy is that you can free yourself of all three of these things. As long as it's ethical and legal, you can free yourself of anything holding you down at any time, especially social. You know how easy it is to free yourself from any social constraints? An example of this in my own personal life is when I first started my music page. I knew deep down that I couldn't have anything slow me down. And the number one thing that slows artists down in today's day and age is the fear of other people's opinions. So you know what I did? When I first started my artist page on Instagram, I blocked every single person that I knew personally. In real life, I blocked them because I knew that one single thought of what is she going to think, what is he going to think, was going to slow me down and it was going to affect the kind of content that I posted. And I knew what I was great at and I knew what I was supposed to do. And I could not afford worrying what other people are going to think. And guys, you can do this in real life as well. You can mentally block out other people's opinions from even mattering to you. It's literally the mentality of walking into a room and being authentic as possible, and walking out and not caring if people are going to, talk shit about you, or if they're not, if they're going to like you, if they're going to hate you. It doesn't matter. It's the age-old saying, I'd rather be hated for who I am than loved for who I'm not. Guys, this is really the mentality. And that's the first step to becoming a winner. And let me close on this. Once you're in the winner mindset, and once you've found something that you're truly obsessed with, the last element to that equation is time. It's only a matter of time. When you have mentality, obsession, and time, there's 0% chance that you fail. You're going to fail along the way. But ultimately, there's a 0% chance that you fail. It's impossible. So adopt the mentality, the winner mentality, remove those constraints from your life. Find something that you're good at, become obsessed with that process, and then have patience. It will come. Whatever it is, if it's meant to be, which it is if you've adopted those other two things, it will come to you. Guys, this was The Infamous Space. Follow me on all my other socials, posting videos daily, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.